Make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Begin to relax your body completely. Take a few breath cycles to notice your entire body right now. Attempt to see your body from the feet all the way up through the crown of your head. As you look at your body, pay particular attention to where you may be holding tension or stress unnecessarily. As you find areas in your body where you're holding tension, ask your mind to gently let go. Follow this process for a few deep inhalations and exhalations. Pay particular attention to the joints of the body. Noticing the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, and the neck. Release any unneeded gripping. Allow your body to relax completely. Once you've relaxed your body completely, bring your attention to your sense organs. Let your eyes sink into their sockets. Relax the face completely. Release any tension in the ears and the nose. Let the jaw unhinge, releasing any stress at the side of the face where the upper and lower jaw meet. Move your tongue into the back of your throat. Allow yourself to feel a sense of spaciousness inside of your mouth. Over the course of our time together, you may find you become distracted in some way. This is normal. Distraction can come from the inside or the outside. Your job is not to resist distraction. Instead, acknowledge when distraction comes, and instead of getting caught up in it, simply return your attention to the breath and the instructions I'll be giving again and again. If at some point you find you've lost yourself completely, waking up to the sound of my voice, do not worry. It's natural for the mind to wander. Your job is not to resist or to criticize. Instead, when you notice the mind has wandered, simply return your awareness back to the breath and the instructions that I'm giving at the moment you realize you've become distracted. Release any tension and allow yourself to be completely present right now. Begin to notice your breath. Train the mind to pay attention to the breath throughout complete breath cycles. Noticing the beginning of an inhalation Keep the mind focused on the feeling of the breath all the way through the end of an exhalation. Become sensitive to the rhythmic movement of the breath as it flows naturally in and out of your body. Use the breath as a method to hold the attention of your mind present throughout our practice today. Allow yourself to experience whatever arises in the body and the mind as it is right now. Release resistance. Attempt to see each moment clearly. Exhale. On an inhalation, bring your attention to your 2 feet, the right foot and the left foot. Imagining that your awareness is a flashlight. Use your awareness to light up both feet individually, bit by bit. Attempt to see each part of the feet. All 10 toes, the front, the sides, the bottom, even the toenails. Become sensitive to the bottom of the feet and the sides of the feet and the top of the feet. Use your breath to hold your awareness in this area of the body, lighting up both feet bit by bit. Allow yourself to notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. On an inhalation, I want you to imagine that you stretch the feet and spread the toes wide. Exhaling, I want you to imagine that you squeeze the toes in towards the bottom of the feet. Inhaling, imagine that you spread and widen both feet, stretching the toes apart from each other. Exhale. Contract the feet, squeezing the toes in towards the bottom of the foot. Inhale. Imagine you stretch both feet. Exhale as you contract. Inhale. The feet expand. Exhale. The feet contract. After the next exhalation, take a deep, full inhale through the nose. Release the effort to move the feet in your mind. Keeping your awareness of the feet, on your next inhalation, begin to bring the flashlight of your mind to the 2 lower legs. From the top of the feet at the ankles, all the way up the lower legs to the knees, light up with awareness the 2 lower legs completely. Wrap the attention of your mind around the legs like a spiral, circling your awareness from the ankles around the fronts of the shins to the backs of the calves, bit by bit, as you slowly become more and more sensitive to the 2 lower legs. Notice any sensations you experience here. Work to not attach your mind to what you see and feel. Instead, simply allow yourself to be aware of the 2 lower legs as they exist in space right now. Use the breath as an anchor to hold your awareness in this part of the body as you light up the entire lower left leg and the entire lower right leg, bit by bit. Allow yourself to notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale, keeping your awareness of your 2 lower legs and your 2 feet. Now begin to move the flashlight of your attention to the 2 knees. Become sensitive to the right knee and the left knee completely. Notice any sensations that exist in this part of the body right now. Allowing yourself to be sensitive to the 2 knees. Attempt to notice the difference between the rough skin on the fronts of the knees and the soft skin at the back of the knees. Bring your complete attention to the right knee and to the left knee, using your breath as an anchor to hold your awareness here as you scan the knees completely. Allow yourself to notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. On the next inhalation, bring the flashlight of your awareness now to the 2 upper legs, from the knees all the way to the hips and pelvis. Begin to wrap your awareness around the 2 upper legs, lighting them up with your mind bit by bit. Notice any sensations that you experience in the 2 upper legs right now. Without allowing yourself to attach to the sensations, simply let yourself experience whatever is happening inside of your body in this moment. Use your breath as an anchor to hold your attention present in this part of the body right now. Feel the rhythmic movement of the breath as it comes in and out of the nose. Scan the 2 upper legs bit by bit, noticing both what you can see, but also what you cannot. Exhale. On the next inhalation, bring your awareness to the pelvis, noticing the hips, the buttocks, the pubic bone. Light this area of your body up completely. Become sensitive to the different textures of skin, to the experience of bones. Notice any sensations that exist in this area of the body right now. Use your breath as an anchor to hold your awareness inside of this area of the body right now. Notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. On an inhalation, I want you to imagine that you contract the perineum, the space between the vaginal opening and the anus. The sensation is similar to that of having to go to the bathroom, but needing to hold it. Imagine that you contract in this area on the inhalation. On the exhalation, imagine that you release the contraction completely. Inhale, contracting at the perineum, the space between the anus and the vaginal opening. Exhale and release. Inhale, imagine that you contract. Exhale, release. Inhale, contract. Exhale, relax. On the next exhalation, release the imagined movement of the perineum. Inhaling, begin to bring the flashlight of your awareness now to the upper body. Start with the front of the body, noticing from the pubic bone all the way to the bottom of the throat, all the skin across the upper body completely. Scan the front of the upper body, lighting it up bit by bit with your awareness, moving from the very lowest point of the front of the upper body all the way to the collarbones. Use your breath as a method to hold your attention in this area of the body. Notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. On the next inhalation, bring the flashlight of your awareness now to the back of the upper body. From the top of the buttocks all the way to the base of the neck, begin to light up with awareness the entire back of the upper body. Notice any sensations that exist in this area of the body. Instead of attaching to them, simply look at them from the outside. Let go of the resistance to experience the back of the upper body as it exists right now. Allow yourself to notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. On the next inhalation, bring the flashlight of your awareness to the sides of the upper body. From the hip all the way to the armpit, begin to light up the sides of the upper body completely. Notice the different textures in the skin, where the waist exists, the rib cage, and even the center of the armpit. Attempt to see the entire side of the right upper body and the left upper body completely. Use your breath as a method to hold your awareness in these areas of the body right now. Allow yourself to see what comes easily and also what is difficult. Exhale. On an inhalation, I want you to imagine that you inhale through the nose and inflate the entire circumference of the upper body completely. Let the inhalation push the rib cage away from the center of the body, spreading it out evenly on the front of the body, the sides of the body, and the back of the body. Allow the exhale to naturally leave through the nose, repeating the process as you inhale and imagine that the entire circumference of the upper body spreads and widens. Exhale, releasing the breath naturally. Repeat the process a few more times. Inhaling, imagining that the entire circumference of the upper body widens and spreads. Exhale and let go. After you complete your next exhalation, release the movement of the upper body with the breath, keeping your awareness with the entire body so far, from the feet to the lower legs, to the knees, to the upper legs, to the pelvis, to the entire upper body. On your next inhalation, now light up the two hands completely. Attempt to see all 10 fingers. Notice the backs of the hands and the fronts of the hands completely. Become sensitive to the different texture of skin across the hand. Notice the bones. Notice the joints. Use your breath as an anchor to hold your attention in this part of the body as you look completely at the right hand and the left. Notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. On the next inhalation, keeping your awareness with the hands, now begin to move the flashlight of your attention to the lower arms. From the wrists all the way to the elbows, light up the right lower arm and the left lower arm completely. Wrap your attention around the lower arms. Become aware of any sensations that exist in these parts of the body. Resist attaching to what you feel. Simply notice how the lower arms feel right now, using your breath as an anchor to hold your attention here, and acknowledging both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. On the next inhalation, bring your awareness now to the upper arms, from the elbow all the way to the tops of the shoulders. Light up with your awareness the entire upper arms. Attempt to see the surface of the skin on the right upper arm and the left upper arm completely. Feeling even the tops of the shoulders with your mind. Use the breath to anchor your attention inside this area of the body right now. Notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. On an inhalation, begin to notice the neck, the front of the neck, the sides of the neck, and the back of the neck. Light up the neck completely with your awareness. Be sensitive to any sensations that exist here. Use the breath to help you observe the neck completely. Notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. On an inhalation, begin to light up with awareness the head. Starting at the back of the head, notice the back of the skull completely. Become sensitive to the hard bone of the skull and the hair that exists on top of it. Wrap your awareness completely over the back of the skull, bringing it all the way to the top of the head. As you light up the head completely, begin to now see your face inside of your mind. Become sensitive to the sides of the head, where the ears are, and the front of the face. Notice the forehead and the eyebrows. Notice the eyes and the eyelashes. Attempt to see the nose and the cheeks, the two lips and the chin. use your breath to curiously explore the head, from the back of the skull to the top of the head, all the way to the face. Notice both what you can see and also what you can't. Exhale. Now that you have looked at your body completely, from the toes to the fingers, to the shoulders, to the head, I want you to imagine that with an inhalation, instead of seeing the body in pieces, you begin to observe it as a whole system. Inhaling, imagine the breath comes in from the bottom of the feet, traveling all the way up the legs, up the torso, to the head. Exhale and release the breath completely. Repeat this process. Inhaling, see the body as though the breath comes in through the feet. Move the breath all the way from the feet to the crown of the head on the inhale. Attempt to see the body completely. Exhale and release the breath. Inhale, the breath comes in through the feet, moving all the way up the body as you light the entire body up with your awareness. Exhale and release the breath completely. Inhale, the breath comes in through the feet, all the way up the body to the head. Exhale and let go more. Inhale, the breath moves all the way through the body. Exhale and let go. After your next exhalation, allow the breath to return to normal. Let go of any effort, releasing the effort to see the body, releasing the effort to move the breath. Its natural state. Blink your eyes open. Begin to move around the body in any way that feels comfortable. Starting slowly and then allowing the movements to get slightly larger. If it feels good to stretch out, allow yourself to stretch out completely. And then when you're ready, return yourself to the natural working day. letting go of this moment as you move fully into the next. Thank you for sharing your time with me. May you and all humans be free from suffering, be free from pain, be filled with peace. Namaste.